everyone. So I am getting ready to go on a trip to Cozumel, and I thought I would show you kind of what I have in my carry-on and some tips based on TSA regulations for going through security purposes. So I hope that this is a helpful video for some of you who may be going on trips soon. So I'm going to start with I guess I'll start with the liquid rule. So the liquid rule for going through carry-on security is that you can have up to 3.4 ounce bottles or 100 ml containers. So this container here is 3 ounces. Anything bigger than 3.4 ounces cannot go in your carry-on, such as this. Even if there's only 3 ounces in this bottle, you cannot bring anything bigger than 3 ounce bottle. So this will not be able to go in carry-on. And it says all the items fit in one quart-size resealable bag may go in the carry-on through the security checkpoint. Now, if you're checking a bag, you can have a bottle like this with as much as you want in it. I don't typically check bags when I go through. So there are a few exemptions if you have medications that are liquid, or if you have infant and child nourishment such as breast milk or formula or something like that. So I have my quart-size bag. I bought the freezer Ziploc baggies because I like those better. And I feel they're a little bit stronger. So first thing I have is some contact solution because I wear contacts, so that is a must. I have some little travel shampoo and conditioner. Debating whether to bring an extra conditioner or not, or shampoo. We'll see. I have 2 things of body wash. I was thinking this one was going to be too big to fit in my one bag with everything else. So I think I'm going to bring the smaller one of those and put that in my bag. And then also your toothpaste is considered a liquid, so that would have to go in there. And then I have some Olay cream. I'm just going to check here, make sure you can see what I'm seeing and trying to show you. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything. Okay. So I'll put that in there as well. And then I don't think, the deodorant doesn't need to go in there. So you should be fine with not putting your deodorant in there. Now you can buy quart-size clear plastic bags, or you can just do the Ziploc, which is just as easy. So that's basic. I'm pretty easygoing with all my products and stuff. I do have my makeup bag here. The only thing in here that would need to go in there is my liquid foundation. Everything else is like a powder, and the mascara shouldn't matter, so I don't usually worry about putting that in there. So we'll put my foundation in there. And we can zip up my makeup, because that is another thing I would like in my carry-on. Because a lot of people would like their makeup if they got lost, their luggage got lost or something. I'm just going to move some stuff out of the way that I am not taking. Now, I get sunburned very easily, so I have a bunch of sunscreen here. You can take the little spray bottles. They, again, still have to be less than 3.4 ounces a piece. So I found some little travel ones, and I found some other little travel. This is a 3 ounce bottle. This is Ultra Sheer. Now I like to have my solar cane with, which is, if you don't know what solar cane is, amazing if you get sunburn, because it has lidocaine in it, so it helps relieve the burn, and then it has the aloe. So I did put my solar cane into this small container here. Hopefully it'll be enough to get me through the week. So all these items are also going to have to go in a Ziploc baggie. I know that you're only supposed to have one quart-size baggie. I am going to put my sunscreen in a separate baggie, and hopefully I won't have any problems. If they do, I'll move it all to one baggie and see what fits. But I've never had any issues with that. Put this one in here. So with these liquid Ziploc baggies, you should keep those out separate, easily accessible. These are one thing you want to have when you are coming up to security. So I have my 2 bags of liquids here. That will be the first, that will go on the top of my bag. So the last things I put in there. Another thing is your passport. So I have my passport here. I actually have this fun little container. It says, and so the adventure begins. So that's another thing that goes on the top. So I'm going to set that over there. So that is the liquid rule for carry-on. Prohibited items, I'm not going to go through all of them. You can refer to the TSA.gov website for further prohibited items. But everybody, you know, you want to be able to shave your legs or your face, depending on if you're male or female or vice versa, or if you do both, it's fine too. You can bring disposable razors in your carry-on and in your checked bag. So those are approved for both. And I've never had any problem. I travel a lot with that. No explosives or flammables. Firearms. Food is, if it's a liquid food, you can't bring it on. You can bring fresh fruit in your carry-on, and it looks like you can bring pies and cakes. But anything that's not a liquid. So I have a couple granola bars. These are nice because they don't melt and get squishy. They're the harder Nature Valley granola bars, so I will put those in my carry-on as well. This is my carry-on. Your carry-on has to be able to fit under your seat in front of you. One of your carry-ons does, and if you have a second carry-on that's going to go above, then you can do that. I have a suitcase with all my clothes in it, so that will be my second carry-on. So this is my first one. I'm going to just stick the granola bars in there because those are ready to go, and we already talked about food items. This is my toiletry bag. I like this because it has a hanger, so when I get to my location, I can put it like that. And I'll put all my liquids in there after I go through security. So I'm going to stick my razors in there. I also have my deodorant. It's not a liquid deodorant, so it does not need to go in that bag or a spray. So I'll stick that in there. I also have some makeup removers to stick in here. Q-tips. I know they're not good for your ears, but I love Q-tips in my ears. So I have my Q-tips in here. Another item is if you're a female, it's always good to bring any feminine products you might need, and maybe just in case, because sometimes the altitude can mess with your cycle. So that is another thing that I always make sure I have a few of those just in case. I wear contacts, so I do have extra contacts here. I know there's a little bit of liquid in there. I've never had anybody make me put them in something else. And then I have my container for my contacts. So that's, oh, and a toothbrush, of course. That's all that's going to go in this bag for right now until after I go through security. So I'm just going to zip that up, and I will stick that into my carry-on. Some other items I like to have in my carry-on is if you need any medications, make sure you put those in there. I got some ibuprofen PM, some regular ibuprofen, and I got some Benadryl because that helps with my sunburn and if any allergies of some sort pop up. So I have a little container here, just zips up. It's easy for me to find in my carry-on if I need those. A good book is always good to have. So I'll put that in my carry-on. Knock something over. I have my sunglasses. So they are in here. And I'll have my real glasses case also, but I'm wearing them right now. Few other items. I always like to have some gum and some mints. I also have some Vaseline lip stuff and a small thing of hand sanitizer for bathrooms and different things when you're traveling. So I'm going to stick those in my small pocket in here. Another big thing to remember is your chargers, because they're really expensive to buy chargers. So I have an iPhone charger and I have my iPad charger because they're different. I also have one of these little blocks so that you can charge on the go, and its charger. And headphones. I need my headphones for on the plane so I can listen to my music and sleep easier. And if you plan on renting a car or driving a car around or anything, a little car plug-in for your charger is very important too. So that is another item I put in there just in case, because you never know. And I'm going to stick my makeup bag in there. So I pretty much have my bag packed. I don't know how well you can see it up there. Put my earbuds in here. I'm going to put my passport up top and my liquids in here separate. The other thing is, if you are bringing, like, I'm going to have this bag in a suitcase, and I'll have my purse. My purse will have to go inside here. Because you can only carry 2 items on. You have to consolidate them, which is fine. I'll just put it in there. I'll also be bringing my iPad with, so I have that here, and I'll just stick that in later in the morning. Make sure it's all charged up. So that's about it. I hope this was helpful. If there's anything I missed or questions you have for a future packing video, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll make some more videos in the future. And yeah, so I think that's about it. But if you have any questions, definitely let me know what would have been more helpful or further. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll be back with a new video soon.